How's it going? Hope everybody had a good day today. I went and did my pre-op testing for today, and that all went good. Hi, Tony. Hi, Elliot. Hi, Wayne. Hi, Miss Rebecca. How's everybody doing? Hi, Backwoods Boy. And I don't know where my partner in crime is. But he did have to have his eyes dilated today. I'm doing okay, Tony. Just want this knee surgery to be on its way. And just so everybody knows, my slap command kind of disappeared, so I went in there to edit it to change what everybody was getting slapped with, and then for whatever reason it disappeared. And I'm not sure how to put it in there, so. Good to see you too, Carts. How you doing? Yeah, I'm back. I don't think I'll be on, well, depending on how I feel Saturday, I may do a live, but I have knee surgery on Friday, so I'm not sure how I'm going to feel going live or whatever. Hey, Elliot. Hi, Backwoods Boy. How's it going? Yeah, the way that the nurse was explaining it today is he's going in to do a diagnostic. Explaining it today is.
Hey, Joshua, how you doing?
What's up, Wayne? I'm doing all right. Hi, Tennessee Fish Keeper. How's it going? So anyways, he's going to go in with the scope, do a diagnostic. He did reshape my knee joint in that knee last time. So I'm not exactly sure. But there's, I forget what the heck it is now, of course, but there's a part on the outside of your knee.
Cottage?
No, it's almost like a tendon or something.
Oh, okay.
You might have to adjust. There's some sort of band over there. I had the name in my head, but now I cannot think of it. Well, that's not good, Elliot. See if I can find it.
Good evening.
So how you doing, Wayne?
All right. Hey, Squirrel.
Hey, Squirrel.
I was in your live stream last night, but I didn't come up on the panel.
Oh, it's so good.
I just sat out and watched last night.
I had the name of what they're doing all in my head, and now I can't think of what the heck it's called. Then I'm gonna have to Google the medical
Okay, the
stuff.
cop's home. Well, if you can get the medical terms, let us know too, all right?
Well, yeah, 'cause it's driving me nuts.
Medical drives everybody nuts. Hey, Elliot, how you doing? If your friend's having eyes dilated, you ain't going to be able to come on anywhere. Your eyes are not focused after they're done with that. That's
Yeah, well,
awful.
that was this morning.
You don't know how his eyes are feeling. It could be out of
Yeah,
focus.
this is gonna drive me nuts.
Don't think too hard. You might get a headache or something.
It's gonna make my brain burst.
Hmm.
And I don't think they put it on my paper. Let's consult all this mess.
Was it in there?
I don't know. I gotta look. This is just, all the mess they give you.
Cop's asking you, how long have you not been driving for?
Carps, I have been out of the truck since June 6th of 2014. And that was due to breaking my back.
Elliot wants to come on for a minute to talk with you
Not
all.
on Elliot. The link is in chat.
Hang on, let me get ready. He's going to say, hang on, let me get ready. Take your time, Elliot. No rush. Let's try to pop that. That's another question.
Sorry to hear that, Carps. New York State is, such a lovely place that they had to pass a law where if you could not pass a DOT physical, you couldn't keep your CDL. And I missed the cutoff because I'd had to have my CDL in 99 or 2000. But I didn't turn 21, I think, until I don't even remember, to be honest. Actually, I had to have been before that because 99 I was 21, so.
So the cat's all settled down now?
Yeah. They're sleeping right now, but you know how that goes. Normally, when I'm on here, they have to be running around. So give them time, they'll probably wake up.
weather permitted me to go on the live stream today because it was when I woke up. It was very dark out, and I thought we're gonna have some thunderbomers today, and they still say we're gonna have some tonight, but I don't hear anything going on. I don't think we're gonna have them over here. Maybe on the other side, something. I don't know.
We had some rain earlier,
But
but it was supposed to be severe. But anyways, I don't know. I can't think of the freaking name, and I ain't finding what I want to find.
it'll come to you.
Granted, it tells you. Oh wow! Sorry to hear that, Carps. That is definitely
Hmm.
um not fun at all.
Nope.
And it's weird because like all the parts of the knee or what all this knee pain is not what they said that would be fixing. And I don't even see it in
It ain't the cartilage, is it?
no, it's something to do with it's on the outside part of the knee and basically it's right there by the lateral collateral ligament.
Oh,
There's a certain name for it.
oh
And I
yeah.
can't think of the name right now.
Once you Google it and ask Google, maybe they'll come up with it.
What's up, Tony?
How you guys doing?
All right.
I'm doing alright. Trying to find what the hell this knee thing is.
I found it already. It's called surgery in the knee.
I know that, but I know one's gonna be the diagnostic, and then the other one's gonna be reshaping my knee joint again. And the other
I
one
love you to
is
death, but I'm glad
with
it's you
me.
and not me.
Well, at least it's just going in with a scope,
Yeah,
which is no
it's
big
the other
deal.
part.
Yeah, I've had so many surgeries, don't bother me anymore. But I had the name in my head to like be able to say what it is, and then I can't think of it now.
Squirrel. Wayne, you're too quiet tonight.
Yeah, I
Hey
know.
Kirby, how's it going?
I'm always busy doing something.
Boy, do I know that routine all too well.
I don't know. My busyness today was dropping links, and Shane's
You,
morning live.
speaking of which, you haven't had any contact from him?
No,
Hmm.
not since earlier. He had messaged me that he got
Interesting.
home, and then, hi mom, and then I got up and I messaged him, and then nothing.
says one of them's knee pain, knee problems, causes. Most important thing, try to know about the side of the knee is swollen. If you are over 50 and have knee pain, it's likely due to one of the following issues: knee
Are you there,
replacement,
Ryan?
pain, and knee problems, or heart attack symptoms. That's stupid, huh? Who ever heard of that?
Yeah, I'm here.
Mm.
Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Tony.
Limp, cold and limp, swollen. Popping sounds, stiffness recognized as symptoms. Tackle on the knee pain, early stage. That's what you're having problems with, right? Popping.
Yeah, my kneecap snaps.
Ligaments.
I don't know. Fuck it, I don't care.
It says injury that affecting the tendons, ligaments, or I don't know what that word is. It's on the knee joint. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Pursae. Joint knee pain
No Shane tonight, then, is it?
is a physical trauma, can also affect the bones, ligaments.
I don't know. He
The joint knee pain is characterized as affection. So that malignant care of the joint pain is characterized as an infection, inflammatory arthritis, maybe rare due.
it's not arthritis or anything like that. It's something to do with the outside part of the knee, but
So,
and I'm pretty sure it started with a P. But like I said, fuck it, I don't care.
on over structure, knee joint.
All I know is after a couple of days, it'll feel fine. So what's up, Ryan?
One
Joint
way or
redness.
Nothing
another,
much.
correct?
Says joint redness in this article outside the knee.
Surprised you're still up.
Yeah, I know. I had to go meet my brother to make sure, and I left the live running, and I had Raquel coming in. Oh, is he there? I couldn't. I had to pop up to say, I'll literally be right back. 2 hours later, so I am long just shut down my own live.
Joint lining.
Yeah, so I went to edit my slap command and it disappeared.
Hang on. Give me a minute. I'll fix that for you. That's weird, but okay.
Wait for my stupid, wait for the person that sold me a nail gun to ship it. I haven't got-
Plica, that's what it is. Plica removal. That's what it's called. I found it.
Glad you had to pronounce it. I've seen that name, but I couldn't pronounce it. So I gave up.
I'm glad I didn't have to pronounce that because I would have butchered it.
I quit before I got ahead.
It started with a P, and I'm like every part I looked at, it wasn't the right thing.
Well, funny thing about P, when you go looking for it, it has mysterious ways of finding you. So
True. Very true.
So on my life tonight, I got to thoroughly ride the. Oh, go ahead.
No, finish what you're saying.
I thoroughly got to ride the internet baling wire duct tape struggle bus.
Well, ever since my phone update from the wonderful iOS updates, I cannot send any pictures through Facebook Messenger anymore. So If they keep giving me these updates that make my phone do stupid things, I'm going to take my phone out and I'm going to run it over with my truck a couple hundred times.
It's Facebook, I'm telling you now, because I'm having problems with them at the moment, and I'm ranting and raving.
Yep.
Because I can't get into my Instagram as it is, I know we've marked as 18, but it is slowly pissing me off because every Instagram I'm creating, they keep shutting down. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just moving from one device to the second device.
Yeah.
And it's pissing me off that they tell me to send a video selfie, so send the video selfie. I send the video selfie, and then all of a sudden I get a fucking email saying that, oh no, you can't have your email, you can't have your Instagram, we can't prove that this is you. I'm like, oh, fuck off.
That sounds like them.
But that's what I was trying to tell you on your live yesterday, Wayne, and it pissed me off.
I understand that. I lost my Instagram account. I had a big account with them, those a-holes.
This is a good conversation.
Yep, it is.
Welcome, Elliot.
Welcome,
Thank
Elliot.
you, man.
How's it going, Elliot?
Sitting here drinking milk.
I'm sitting here drinking a nice cup of tea before bed.
Where the hell's mine, Ryan?
I didn't know you drink tea. I thought you were more of a coffee drinker.
I drink both.
Yeah.
I was going to say, let's get the party started, but then Ryan's over there. I can't ID myself.
Well, here's the thing, see, because they've done it to me before, and I can't see Tasha's live at the moment because unless I see verify your age, and when I click that verify button, Google expect me to. This is the two options I get from Google: add a credit card to verify you need the immediately, or use my government ID. Now, I'm not uploading personal information to the cloud. You got no chance.
Right.
Just to see this stream because it's marked as 18.
I hate that crap when they do that.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my bank card on my iPhone now, so it saves me pulling out my wallet all the time just to get my card out. It's all on my phone. Oof, done. Secure.
Wow. Hang on, let me switch cameras. Check this out.
Well, that's what I don't understand. You're over 18, so...
They want to prove that I'm over 18 if I've got some form of evidence. That's why I just come up and panel.
So you can't see the stream?
No, once it's marked as 18, you've got to either once you verify yourself with them and they put their thumbs up and authorize it, then I'll be able to see the stream permanently. But right now I can't. But I'm not uploading information like that.
Let me tell you about my story, Tasha.
I'm just
Go ahead, Tony. Hey, let me tell you this
all
story.
I was going to say is is that on your Facebook account?
Well, I had problems. Instagram, IG.
Oh, okay.
Good night, dear Tyler. Have a good night.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Right, go ahead, Elliot. Over to Elliot.
I don't remember now. I
said
had
something about a story.
brain, you know what? Oh, Lord. I don't even remember what I was going to say now. Here I am live, and I ran out of words. I know what was I going to say? Gee, I don't remember. Let me think about it. And no, I'm not drinking. I'm drinking milk. Boy. God, I was going to say something that was related, but something to do
Tasha, the slap command is in there for you. You can go in and edit it about.
something to do with ID. You were talking about, Ryan. It came to me, something I had to do, and I thought, God, it reminds me of what I went through. Oh boy!
In order just to see if the live stream is marked as 18, I gotta upload ID.
I know what I was going to say. Sorry about that, guys. I'm actually straight tonight. Tasha, I was watching when I first ran into you, on the YouTube, and I was watching you. I would go on the phone. I would cast your thing to my big screen TV and lay in bed sometimes, especially at 9:30, or 10, and it'd be okay. But now, all of a sudden, the past few weeks, I have not even been able to watch your channel on my big screen because it says, oh, something's wrong. You got to go back and verify your age. And I'm already verified my age. There's nothing else I can do. but I can watch you on the phone. I can bring you up. I can actually, but I cannot bring your channel up in your live stream at all on my big screen TV, no matter what I do.
That's
You
messed
believe
up,
that?
that is.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I mean, it's just, I've never seen anything like it. Yeah. I've seen this once before, a while back, a glitch on the app on a big screen TV, Roku player I got, but it's been a while. And it just started happening again. So, I mean, everything I do is age restricted, but still, for some reason, I cannot watch Tasha stream on my TV anymore. Go figure. YouTube.
Well, for a start, Google own it.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Ain't kidding. Sometimes I wonder about that company.
Well, here's the thing. What I've heard is Susan, who's the CEO of YouTube, is stepping down to go over to Tesla. That's all I've heard so far. And that they're looking for a new CEO. But God help if it's going to be the person I think it is.
Maybe
It could-
Who do you think?
maybe
Who do you
she
think it
could
is?
defeat you all right.
Well, what I've heard is it's going to be a woman who used to run for Congress.
Oh, boy.
So if we're going to have a politician, it's going to be stupid, it's going to be crap, and it's not going to be as fun. But here's the thing. Here's a dude that's another stepped in. The original co-founder of YouTube could be the new CEO. We don't know yet. It's up to what Google decide. But Wayne, if I become CEO, you'll be all doomed. We'll be,
What do you mean we all doomed? What would you do?
Everything will be X-rated on YouTube. Even
we'll
language.
have fun with it. That's number one. We'll definitely have fun with it. I tell you that right now.
Oh, boy.
Ryan, I have one request when you go over to CEO of YouTube.
Go on.
Get rid of the algorithm, please.
Yeah. I totally agree there.
Yeah.
Because our algorithm is absolutely stupid that everyone's listening to.
I'll switch this back.
I just like helping people like with Tasha with Nightbot, etc. I don't want to know about our algorithm. Because our algorithm is absolutely ridiculous from my perspective. It's hard to get in that algorithm. I've tried it before. It's hard. The only thing that's making my channel popular at the moment is those YouTube shorts.
I read an article, guys, a few weeks ago that somebody at Google, one of the CEOs or higher up, not a CEO, actually was messing with their AI and actually got some responses from it or something, and they fired him. Yeah, something to do with AI, and he was working with it, interacting with it, almost like almost like Terminator, the movie, and they end up canning him at Google's what I read. That's interesting as crap. And I said, because he was not supposed to be talking to the AI, and making it become whatever aware. I thought, my God, are we really going there? Robots, and
Are they hiding something?
I don't know. It was on the news. I ain't kidding you.
Go to.
I can't remember the guy's name, though. I'll look it up and I'll get back with you on it because I read part of the article. I says, unbelievable, that would happen. Get fired for talking to a friggin' computer program.
Maybe.
Something's funny about that. Trying to hide something, I guess.
Yeah. They did not want him. He wasn't authorized. Apparently wasn't authorized to do something with the software. I don't know how.
Urban Gardening, how's it going?
Maybe it was too smart for
Hey,
YouTube.
Urban, how you doing? Carp's Homestead is in there. Good to see you guys, gals.
Maybe it's too smart for YouTube, Elliot.
Do what now, Wayne?
I said maybe it was too smart for YouTube.
He got a hold of it somehow, though. Was doing something probably against protocol. You're not allowed to do certain things, I would think. Got Lady Wolverine with us. Says sweet dreams. Yeah, I've been on my feet all day. I've been making bullets for the ATF. No, kidding. Yeah, I was doing that some today. I figured out this. I knew I had I had it years ago. I had an ear test at SEBA, contact lens company I work for, And they says, they looked at me. This is a true story, guys, gals. They say, Elliot, we got an issue. Your left ear is not picking up high sounds. And I said, what do you mean? He says, well, you're not going to, this is true. You're not going to be able to hear babies and women's voices. And I says, well, that's a good thing. That's a joke. And she laughed. And I actually can't. I can sit here and shake this powder, and I noticed I can't hear it. I can put it in this ear, and I can hear the powder right now. That's how good my right hearing is. So I do have that hearing loss. I can't tell it any other way, but I could tell it the other day doing this. I can feel the powder and, the vibration of it moving in the case. But something for reloaders out there. If you ever make ammo, you can either weigh it or shake it, and you can hear it or feel it. So, tech tip. We all learned something tonight. And here is a bullet. Look how little that bullet is. Boy, you wouldn't believe it. 22355. That's the soft point. It's what the this 55 grain soft point is what the FBI uses for self-defense loads in their AR-15s and M16s. Same bullet. Deadly, even though it's a 55 grain. So, anyway, I'll shut up.
Have a good night, 21SC.
Hey, howdy, 21SC. That's an unusual name.
Yeah, that would be Joey Diaper 21.
Carp's Homestead as well as I've been watching some of his stuff.
SC was Joey Diaper 21.
And we all know Nightbot down there, so we got to laugh tonight. Where is Shane, Tasha?
I'm assuming rest in his eyes because he had them dilated this morning.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He was doing his morning live.
Mm-hmm. I think he was out streaming in the car today, right? That's what I watched. Yeah, thought that was kind of cool.
Ronnie must be having issues with his internet.
I've been having a ticket on mine, and I actually went on tonight. I think about an hour ago, and I ran the test. And I'm doing 900 about almost 900 download and about 800, 900 upload. So apparently they fixed mine, and they said something about, we're gonna have to send somebody out. And I go, no, you probably won't. I said, it's probably on your end. Sure enough, it's on their end. They told me they got some kind of code in a computer that if the code gets off, it won't work right. And they had new employees too. But I enjoyed the coffee the past few days. Great farmer. Finally back. When is your thing, Tasha? This tomorrow? Hey, Tony.
Which one?
Your knee thing. You aren't you going to get something done? Okay, I'm going tomorrow and get my shot. And what's weird is I'm going to get it at a place I don't usually get it, which is crazy. But am I too hot on this mic, Tasha?
No, it sounds fine.
Okay. I may crank it up to blow everybody's ears off just to see if it works.
You always sound good, what you always do.
Mm-hmm. I can fire it up. Actually, I got the audio interface cranked up a little bit for a change. I usually got it set on dead zero. And anyway.
Lady Wolverine, I used to.
You drive a semi. I drove one night for about 3 hours to Louisiana, around that town. And I was 20-something years old. I liked it. I thought it was fun to drive. I was in one of those what do they call it, cab overs, Tasha, with a sleeper back there. Man, that thing, boy, I was like this. I was like a jack in the box. Boom, boom, boom. I drove it, and I had to actually just let my hands on the steering wheel, and I floated when I go over bridges and things. Wow, I said, this thing is a trip.
I used to own one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my brother's, I mentioned something about my brother. I told you he had he was out with a shoulder, I don't know why I can't say shoulder surgery. That's a tongue twister for me for some reason. And he's had 2 surgeries. Well, he found out after almost 20 years, 17 years, his company shut down while he was out a few weeks ago, back in actually in July. And he was looking at a picture of trucks in front. And he said, "Looks like they bought a bunch of new trucks." I said, "Yeah, I guess so." Well, he found out they did not, after he was the top employee, the only one who had been there since almost from the beginning. They did not even contact him and tell him they closed down. He thought they were still operating. It was a co-owner, 2 guys, owned a small mom and pop trucking company. Had about maybe 15, 20 trucks, tractor trailers, and then, those old box trucks things. Anyway.
Yeah, I hated mine. We had bought it to haul our big equipment trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you might as well just throw that thing in the river. Because that thing, it didn't have enough power to get out of its own way. And you couldn't jack the cab up because the jack was messed up. And then we tried fixing that because I owned a hydraulic company and a wagon company.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just ended up getting rid of that. And then we built a dump truck and then we started using that.
Mm-hmm.
But I closed my hydraulic company in 2006. And then wagon company was like 2003, I think.
A logging company?
Yeah.
Wow, you've done everything. Oh.
As they say, jack of all trades, master of none.
That's about what I am. I only learn stuff I typically like to learn. Let me see. Trying to find your channel.
Well, I guess if everybody is having such a problem with me putting it at 18 and over, I'll just stop. But
yeah, something. I mean, all I check is it's made for kids. I don't do that, and I notice you do. Like I said, I can't play it on my TV. It's weird.
No, I keep everything. No, it's not made for kids, and then I put the advanced age restriction on it.
That's what's doing it then. Yeah. It won't even let, and it knows I'm 21, and it will not let me sign in. Bizarre.
It's got to, well, I keep it that way because there's so many 17-year-olds and stuff that want to come in to a truck stop. Well,
Gotcha.
one, it's not made for kids, so therefore you shouldn't be there anyways. But
yeah,
that's why I keep it restricted, because I don't need somebody coming in and we're talking about something or whatever, and then somebody getting butt hurt and then want to start reporting my channel. So that's why I don't restrict them if I'm doing the morning show.
Oh, okay.
I only restrict this, which in all reality, it shouldn't have any effect on you casting it to your TV. That's the part I don't understand.
Yeah, it goes, it's, you got to go and verify your age. And I go, wow, I can't even watch it. And I used to watch you, on my big screen. I'll go check. Let me check tonight, and I'll check and see if it does the morning streams the same way, just to let you know. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, because I don't restrict them because there's a lot of 16, 17-year-olds that come in. So I don't ever restrict them, because when I'm doing the morning show, I run that way differently than this one for that reason.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So I was in your stream earlier, Tony, when you're doing the game there.
I seen you. Thank you very much.
I was coming up with some derogatory answers for some questions.
I bet you were.
Oh, you were with Cottonwood Ranch, right, Tony?
Last night I was. Tonight I had my own game night. So yeah.
Oh, okay. I missed that one.
Yeah, We do on Tuesday nights. Well, right now we're doing 3 games. We're doing Match Game, Family Feud, and Hollywood Squares all wrapped into one. And then I have 5 weeks of that. The top 2 teams at the end of that will go against each other, and the winner will win a $50 Amazon card.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught the one with Raquel in it. And,
I should have you 2 on there next week.
I don't like those things, man. I don't like trivia. No. I appreciate the invite. Thank you.
I don't know if I could keep the answers
Oh man,
family friendly.
I don't want to come
on,
off
Tasha.
too dumb.
You can do it for
Going
1
there and be a dumb,
hour.
end up being a dumbass. Oh God. I was years ago. I was at a neighborhood bar, and I'd had a few screwdrivers. I was fairly buzzed, and I'm pretty good at most trivia, especially music trivia. And guy I knew next to me kept asking me the questions. I said, "Well, I know the lady that does it. It was Eurythmics." And I sat there and I realized, I said, "Boy, alcohol really screws your thinking up." And I was young, I was in my 40s, and I said, "God, quit drinking that stuff." But straight, I could name most music stuff, at least some of it.
Some of those games are a lot more funnier when people are drinking, though. In all honesty.
Yeah. I knew most of the answers. You know what I mean when you're drinking, but I couldn't say it. I kept thinking, God, I know their name. I can't think who. I know the song. Yeah, no, that's really when I hate it.
Yeah.
Do that.
So, yeah. Tasha,
So,
can we have a chat?
Sure.
Are you ready for a chat?
I'm ready for whatever kind of chat you want to have.
I think we're in one. What's going on in this stream tonight? I'm going to have to get out of here.
Okay, Elliot, you called me out and you're good. You're right. I would like to clear the air about something, if that's okay.
Sure, go right ahead, Tony.
So and Elliot and Wayne, please bear with it because it will be a little cryptic for a reason, but there's stuff behind it. Okay. And this is a no drama zone, so I will try to keep it out as much as possible, but I'm trying to relay correct information about something, if that's okay.
Speak how you want to.
So we have a collaboration that's going on. A lot of you guys know about that and have heard about it at least one way or another, and it's the Last Chance Cook-Off. I'm here to tell everybody how that was created and why it was created. Okay. That collaboration is a brainchild of Mitchell over at Hendrickson Family Farm. He's the one that came up with the idea and had the idea. And he came to me and he says, "Hey, I got this idea. What do you think?" And I said, "Okay, what's the idea?" And he says, "I'm thinking about bringing a bunch of channels together and maybe doing barbecuing because it's the end of the barbecuing season for most of us, just to get a bunch of channels together." I said, "Okay, what kind of competition?" He said, "It's not a competition. I don't want it that way. I want it to be where people are just having fun, having a good time." I said, "Okay." So I agreed to it with him because I thought it was a good idea. And then Dale from 9 Acre Family Farm was brought into it. He thought it was a great idea. So moving forward, that was the direction we went. In about a week, we were able to get 30. I want to say it was 37, but my number keeps flip-flopping because it's been a while ago. But we had over 30 channels. So we knew at that point that there was interest, which was the main goal in the first send out of emails that we had. Once we realized there was an interest, and plus also in addition to that, we had many people talking to us on chat in lives about what they had heard. So we went ahead and decided to go ahead and increase it. But what we decided in the second phase was that we were going to have channel bump, which is to put smaller channels that don't have a lot of recognition or anything of the like, put them out there so that hopefully it bumps up their channel. Okay. If nothing else, in recognition, that's what we were looking at. Exposure, I guess, is a better word to put. So we went ahead and did that. Well, then as we started getting further into that, by this point I believe we had 68 channels. We already knew we had to do 3 videos a day once you hit that 60 mark, right? Doing the math, simple math, it's pretty easy. 2 times 30 is 60. Okay. So then we decided, well, do we have videos that are going to go out that have a different way of cooking that most people don't do? Do we have a different format of doing? Matter of fact, one of the videos that dropped today is from, I believe it's, hold on a second, I'll get the name for you. The channel is the point I'm getting to. They made a smoker out of a reused, refurbished cook stove. That's not something most of us do or have. Okay. We called those bonus videos that had something additional and separate. Point I'm trying to get to. It turned into a giant monster. And Tasha knows this because she was there for a good portion of that interaction because she was in it up to a point. And my whole thing I'm trying to get to is that this was not started as a sub grab. Okay. This was started specifically to bring channels together, to try to promote channels and try to get us to a point where we were interacting together. Fishing community, gardening community, camping community, hunting, homesteading, farming. I could go on forever on what those different channels are. Somewhere along the way, and I don't want to really point directions, but somewhere along the way, some people have gotten a different idea of why this was started. This was started for nothing more than bringing communities together, and that is now our tagline on that collaboration. We have ended up with the difference and the drops and the additions, number recalculation by total number of subscribers being involved. We actually are sitting at 94 channels are involved. There's 5 countries that are doing it, and there's over 1.3 million combined subscribers. The only thing that 1.3 million combined subscribers does is helps us when we go next year to sponsors to try to say this is the outreach our videos should have theoretically. Okay. So if they're going to spend money on a donation, then they feel it's worth their while because that subscribership theoretically could be reached if everybody has people watching their videos. It's the only reason subs mean anything to us. We didn't get in this so that we could get subs. We didn't do this so that we would benefit that way. We weren't looking at it from a standpoint of views, watches, or anything like that. I'm here to tell you, just for me specifically, and I told Tasha this today when we talked, I said, I've only gained a total of 6 subs and I lost 1 on one of the videos I've done. Obviously, I'm not making a killing at getting 100,000 gazillion more subs. That was never my drive or my ambition behind this. Never was Mitchell's, never was Dale's. So all I'm trying to say is this is what it was for. This is what it was intended to do. It's gotten big. It is huge, but we're having a great time doing it. I would just hope that that information I just gave to you guys is what's being put out there. There, I'm off my soapbox. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm going to add a little something to that. If anybody personally attacks Kettle Kitchen or Hendrickson Family Farm or Dale at 9 Acres Ranch, I'm going to take it as a personal attack to me. And if I hear about it and or see it, you will be blocked and banned and reported for harassment and bullying to these channels because they have been part of my channel since I started it. And it's something that's not going to be allowed in here, and I don't want it in here. And it's just not going to be tolerated at all. Hi, Rustic. How's it going? And thank you for sharing me out. I really appreciate it. Because this is not about bullying people. I'm not calling people out. You know, we all know that it could be done, but I'm not throwing names in there. And my whole point is, if you have a guilty conscience, then all I can say is lace that boot up and don't know what to tell you. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm the same way I am in here as I am in real life. You attack my family, we're gonna have a problem. And that's all I'm saying. No. I may be done for the moment.
That barbecue, you made me think, Tony, I've been wanting to get an extra large green egg, but them things are so expensive.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, some stores I'm finding for 2,000. I found one store in Social Circle here in Georgia, 1450.
Yeah.
They make the big giant cart wooden thing to go with it
Mhm.
at Ace Hardware, and that's the cheapest I can find. It's 1450. It may have went up
We
since I
had
called them.
we had one company that actually was going to build a smoker for us for this collaboration, which is great. I mean, that's wonderful. We weren't turning it down or anything until we got to the point and found out we'd be responsible for shipping, and the cost of shipping just in the 48 states would have been $1,500.
Wow.
Sorry, can't do that. We can't do that. There's no way possible. I mean, a lot of what is being shipped out is a culmination of the co-host and the host getting together to pool their money together to ship out these prizes. So, I mean, it is what it is. So,
Anyway, I love barbecuing. And I've been wanting a green egg for years. My oldest son's got one, and we did some wings one evening. Boy, next day you could taste the smoke in it. It was so rich. And things are nice cookers. Went back and forth. Pellet grill? Do I do a pellet grill, which don't smoke as heavy, they say, or do I go with a big green egg? And that cost a fortune. But I'm still thinking about it. But I love to grill out and cook. Don't like
Now,
cooking
this
on a
old
stove, but
cook
I love cooking
stove,
outdoors.
yeah, this old cook stove smoker. We
Mm-hmm.
happen to have an old cook stove, so I might have to just drag that out somehow with the four-wheeler
I have
and
a.
make a smoker out of it.
Mm-hmm. I've seen people make quite a different things. I do have a stick smoker out there. It's rusty, and it's starting to the side burner thing is starting to rust through on it. I should have sealed it a few years ago, and I didn't, and now it's almost wasted. I can still cook on it though. I don't like a stick smoker because you can't hardly control the temp at all. I mean, it's hard. And I use a lump coal in it, just like a green egg. I buy one of those 30-pound things at Walmart,
Yeah.
lump coal and pure hardwood, and it's still hard to regulate. But boy, you talking about some good chuck burgers on it? God,
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
I have a big Blackstone grill,
Hmm,
so
wow,
we've done a lot of things. I've done ribs and chicken and burgers, clams, shrimp,
wow.
veggies. I want to be able to have it set up. And we don't have heat in our garage, but I don't care about that part. But I'd
Mm-hmm.
like to have it set up where we have enough room where I can run that this winter. Just so we can still have a grill without having, to use the gas grill. Because I love the Blackstone. Now it is a lot of maintenance
Hmm.
because you have to, keep it clean, and then you have to keep it seasoned, and then it starts rusting, then you have to clean it really good and then re-smoke it again. I know, Mom, but we didn't use the smoker yet this year. But Mom has an electric smoker.
Oh yeah,
So
actually, I got one of those out back. I've never used
yeah.
electric. My son-in-law gave it to me. It's rusty a little bit, but it still works. And I need to put some wood in it. I love hickory wood, cooking food in it. It just tastes better to me. Real good.
Now, see, the propane over wood smokers work really good too, and it's a little bit easier to
Hmm.
manage your temperature.
Okay, interesting.
But I definitely would like to build one out of that old cook stove. That's one thing I couldn't lift that by hand up in my Dodge. Plus, I didn't want to wreck it dragging it out
Hmm.
with the four-wheeler. So I'll have to find something to skid it out. It's still in good enough condition to make a smoker out of it.
I know you can make smoke. You can get a kit for the, was it 30-gallon barrels, 55-gallon barrels?
Yeah,
Drums,
the
too.
55-gallon barrel, yeah.
I've actually ate deer meat back in 1983. I was at a friend's house, and I won't say he went out and got him a deer when he shouldn't have. Put it that way. And that night, man, you talking about meat? Wow, nothing but pure in that 55-gallon, nothing but just hardwood in there, in the coals. Then all of a sudden, he put all the deer meat on it. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was so good. We had it barbecue on it, and we had it for breakfast again, eggs the next morning.
Do a big old pig roast and
Sorry.
stuff with a whole deer. That comes out really good too.
I had a girl. You ever heard of people doing a pig in the ground, digging a
Yeah.
hole in burlap?
Yep.
Yeah, I heard about that decades ago.
Best way to do it is burlap and banana leaves. That's the best way to do it.
I hadn't thought about that in years. That pig in the ground burlap. You started talking about cooking. Interesting.
Sorry, I didn't mean to rant and then drop off. I froze and I couldn't move anymore, so I figured I better move
I
out.
know.
Oh, you're fine.
It's all good.
Yep.
Okay.
Shane must be asleep.
Well,
I like,
enjoying your background there with that beautiful water and the falls there.
Yep.
I was reading something.
Makes you want to go swimming.
Yeah. Don't fall back in that lake, Wayne.
I was reading the book. I was reading
Drown.
I got other pictures. Want to see some more?
If we see him tilt over, guys, watch out. He'll be flailing. I fallen, can't get up. Okay, there you are. Lake's gone now.
I got more too.
No, I don't like that one, Wayne.
Yeah, it don't look good. It's actually a horrible
That one
view.
don't look good.
I mean, I'll be honest. I hate to say that, but I mean, it's a bed and looks like a window.
Hold on. Joe.
We're gonna laugh at you, Wayne. Sorry about that, man.
I got more pictures.
We gotta laugh tonight, people. You
I
know,
got some more.
sometimes I get carried away. There you go. I like that. I like those mountains. You need to send me that image, Wayne, if you would email.
What image?
That image behind you, that mountain. I like that.
Oh, you want to be the old Billy Goat?
I'm going to do a stream one night saying, welcome to the mountains where they are.
Yeah, Billy Goat Girl.
Show you some more.
There you go. Tasha, I caught you yawning too. You didn't pass that off very well.
God damn it. I don't know why I yawn all the time. I could sleep for 20 hours and I'd still be yawning.
At some point, though, you yawn because you're tired, and then you also yawn because you get too much sleep. That also happens.
Well, I'm tired every day of my life, so.
Yeah. I was going to go to sleep a few minutes ago, actually.
No sleep for you, Elliot.
I know. Something about streaming becomes addictive sometimes.
There's another one.
Now I see Wayne up there. He's on all the time. I mean, no matter what time of day it is, he's up there sitting in that red jacket. See? You know, I always jump in there and say hello to you. You know.
Mom, if we ever move to Alaska, I can tell you one thing. You're doing all the hard work, and I'm standing by the wood stove.
Hey, Elliot, I saw you in the water behind me.
That looks more like a river.
It is.
Stream.
I was going to say, I'm not as tempted to jump into that and swim, but the other I would.
Yeah. That water looks kind of green.
That one looks like you might need a tetanus shot when you got done.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mountains look nice. And that lake look good.
Oh, that one.
Nope, that don't look good. There you go. Oh, God, yeah, that's nice. I like that one. Send me that
That's
one.
okay.
Email argun1776@gmail.com.
Well, you want that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
If you don't mind, yeah, I'll take it. I'm going to get a green screen here in time.
See, we need about 10 properties about like that big. And then
Be
we can
nice.
all just move to it.
There you go.
See?
I'd love
Elliot,
to have a
what did you
cabin
email?
on it. That'd be nice.
What
If
did
I
you
hadn't
email?
did a refi, I was actually been looking at land in the North Carolina mountains.
What's your email again,
I've
Elliot?
been there, Elliot. I've been there.
Hey,
I've been all over Georgia too. North, south, east, west, Atlanta, which I'm not a fan of. Only because I've gotten lost there in a tractor trailer.
Yeah.
And that's not a fun experience.
what's your
I had
email
been
again?
argun1776@gmail.com. Channel name @gmail.com. I actually put the flags,
AI
messed with
guns?
them a little bit today that you gave me.
Would you say AI guns
Yes, 1776
at
at
gmail.com?
gmail.com.
Okay. I'll give it to
I'd
you.
love
Right
to be
now.
on some.
I know it gets frustrating.
I'll give it to you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lady Wolverine, I actually looked, before I hurt my back and stuff, I looked at so many properties in Alaska. Now, granted, I hate winter. I hate winter here, mainly.
Okay, I got you.
But there, to me, is way different because there's more to do there in the winter, I guess. Plus, I mean, you'd have to be in kind of good shape.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it is gorgeous up there. And you definitely need to have a greenhouse where you can heat it to an extent. The one that I watched, they used the sun
I'll check it, Wayne.
with black pipe in the ground and stuff like that, so it heated the ground, which I thought that was pretty cool.
I don't see it yet.
It's already sent. My email is quick, so it goes like fire. So it won't take long to get to you. I'll tell you.
There it is. There it is. Appreciate it, man. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's the one with the white mountains in the background.
Yep. They're a mountain goat now.
Yeah, thank you.
Elliot the mountain goat.
See, mine, and what's pissing me off is my background has worked since Mom got me the sheet. But lately, it don't want to work at all. It'll glitch to where like I can see above my head, and it drives me insane.
I don't use no background. I just use pictures and background, and it works good.
Yeah.
Well, that's basically what mine are, pictures.
You can come on here, Kettle Kitchen. What do you mean, ugh?
Because see how like I'd have to like sit perfectly still like this.
What happened to your other one I gave you, that wood area?
Tasha's got good panels.
This one?
That good. Yeah.
Even when I'm not on. I enjoy her shows.
Yeah, this one I really like.
So if you put that picture I gave you, you wouldn't be seeing that stuff from behind you.
Let me see. Let me put it on. Hang on. I'll put it on my desktop. Hold on a minute.
What do you mean, Wayne?
Hold on a minute, Wayne.
What?
How do you put it up where you're not getting glitches? Because this is basically a virtual background.
I don't know. I just do it and it works.
I know, but what I'm saying is, how do you do it?
Your settings.
All right, I'm downloading it right now. It's going to be, I'm going to put mountains, MTNS. Wait a minute. Sorry. Hang on, guys.
See, my restaurant has
Huh?
auto on mine. Restream has auto, and it just puts it right in.
Okay, I got it on my desktop. Hang on, I'm gonna put it in the show without the green screen. Hang on a second. Uh, virtual background.
I know,
What
but
did
we're
it
not
say?
on Restream.
You can do it on here. I did it on yours. See mine, mine, it's working good.
Let's see.
Now I gave him that picture, so I'll change over to another one. So I gave
Oh, here we
him
go.
that one. I gave him that one, so I'll change over to my other one.
Hang on, we're gonna bring it up. Well, I thought. Hey, it slows down for some reason on mine. It looks like slow motion. That's weird that it does that. It don't work good with StreamYard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
I'm
it is.
lagging. Wow. Can you all hear me
You're not
okay?
used to using it.
Yes, slow
Looks pretty
motion.
good,
I see
Brian.
myself in slow motion. Hang
Now
on.
you're a mountain goat now.
Yeah, right. Let me get that out of here. Let's see, virtual background. For some reason, it slows my. You all could hear me good when that was up, that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I looked at myself and I was real slow. Like that, which is weird.
You're not used to using it.
Yeah, and I'm on fiber optic. That's strange.
I don't know.
See, StreamYard don't do good on backgrounds. Like, you remember this one? Hang on, you gave me.
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't do
Give
it
me that
bad.
one.
Just a little slow, but so what? It's not hurting you any.
I'm wondering why it's slowing down though. That's kind of strange because yours
I
don't.
made you a background. What'd you do with that one? Try that one.
Hang on, let me.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, I don't have it downloaded on my PC yet. It's in my email. Some of those backgrounds you sent me. I
Yeah,
just
the
now
one with your
downloaded the one you
logo.
just sent.
I mean,
Do
the one
what?
that was your logo on it. You know that one?
Oh, you never did that one. I don't think.
Yeah, I
I don't
did. I
have
sent
that.
it to you. I got it right in here. I'll show it to you.
I don't have it. Hold on a minute. I've never seen that one. Let me see.
This one I'm talking about, if I can find it again.
Okay. See,
Here's
custom
in this one.
screen. Okay, here you are. I got the blue background. I remember that. Oh, okay. That's right. I remember now. Yeah, sorry. It's probably going to mess me up, though, again. Hang on. I'll save it to my desktop. All right, this is the one you made for me. I'm going to slow down again. You know it. Let's see.
You crazy background. I just put you in here. What'd you do?
Here we go.
Oh, what?
I bet I go slow-mo again. Yep, I'm in slow-mo again. What the crap's wrong with this program? Weird.
Wait a minute. I get this working. There it is. Yeah.
Yours does fine. Mine don't do it. It puts me in slow motion. Hang on, let me
Looks
get
good.
rid of it.
It looks good in the background.
Yeah, it does. Anyway, enough of that. For some reason, it slows me down. Do you all see me in slow motion when I put the background there?
If I get booted out, just stay on panel because my son's going to be using the microwave and it'll kick me out of StreamYard. So just, if that happens,
Okay.
just stay and communicate within
Okay.
yourself and we'll be back.
Don't worry,
Will
Elliot. It
do.
looks good behind you that when I made you that you have to get used to using it more often.
Yeah, some reason it's not wanting to work with StreamYard though. It puts me in slow motion. It should not do that.
I used on a couple of StreamYard that was on mine, and it didn't bother me any. It just worked. It's
Okay,
probably the connection of this StreamYard. It ain't probably your computer. It's just probably something that goes on here.
See, this is one they give me, right? But even then, I go in slow mo.
I know I see that.
Mm-hmm. It's like Elvis Presley's house.
You're kind of crackling when you use it. That's the problem is.
Yeah, and see, I'm on doggone fiber optic, Wayne. I got 1 gig upload, 1 gig
I'm on
down.
high-speed internet. I got 666 megabytes.
I got 900, 800, about 850 at 900 gigabits per second, down and
And I got a
up.
high one too. On my modem here is the fastest one they make. And then the cable company don't own it. We do here. You just pay a fee
I
to
can't
run it.
figure. It's strange I can't use those things you gave me though. It really is weird. Because I wanted to eventually go with a green screen, and get one put up.
Hey, John Paul,
Oh,
you have
well.
to work on it. That's all. Work it into the program. You never used it before. That's why it's slow for you. When I
Yeah, it
started
shouldn't be
using
slow
mine,
just because it's
no,
not
but when I
software
started
don't
using my
self-adjust,
background,
Dwayne.
yeah, but mine, when I first started using mine, it was slow too. And it ended up breaking it in. And it didn't slow anymore.
Breaking, I've never quite heard about breaking software in. I mean, that's kind of unusual.
Sometimes you have to
Software.
clean your cookies. Yeah, but sometimes you have to clean your cookies in your computer too. That can
Yeah,
cause an
I know
issue.
about that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but see, I mean, this cookie, this is a new cookie anyway. I mean, it's just shouldn't be doing it on a new pick like that or background. That's weird.
Try to clean your cookies out of your computer somewhere. What
Yeah,
operator? What
I did that the
browser?
other week.
What browser
Yeah, I
are you
did.
using?
I know about the cookies, Wayne. I do that. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I,
I'm not talking about things that cookies you eat either. I mean the internet cookies.
yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm A plus. I went to school for this stuff. But yeah, it's weird. It won't work. That's strange.
Well, you got to work it in. Use it more often.
That sounds almost like he's talking mechanics. I mean, mechanical things you do got to work in, but software just works or it don't. I mean, that's
what you have to do. You have to use it more often.
It doesn't.
It won't work.
Software don't magically just start working. I mean, out of the blue.
It would make. Hey, you used to act like with you, and I started using it more often. It didn't do it anymore.
That's strange. Yeah, that don't make sense in software.
It ain't rocket science, It's just something that happens. I can't explain.
No, it's software don't start out slow and then get better by use. It's code. It works right off the get go, or it don't. That's the thing on software.
That's what it used to do to me. Now it don't do it anymore.
Yeah, software, that part I know.
I've
been on Windows for 20 something years.
I know, but try it sometime. Use it more often. You see a big difference.
Don't do nothing. For some reason, it just won't work.
Windows has changed since that time period.
Well,
Windows
yeah,
dramatically.
But it's
not the same anymore.
Well, that's true, to a point, but there's no reason for that. You're talking about a doggone, basically a JPEG file. Actually, it may not even be a JPEG file. Hang on, I'll tell you what file it is. Hold on, guys. Here we go. I'll tell you exactly what the file is. It is a JPEG file. It is 1.53 megabytes, not bits, bytes, which is, it was created on Tuesday, September the 13th, 2022 at 10:37:34 p.m. Modified the same day. Read only if you want to check it, hidden, or I can go into advanced into the software. Wayne, I used to do I used to have hacking software. I still can get it. Okay, I know how to hack. I know how to hack with software. Yep, but I don't do it. But I know how to.
You could put it in a PGF. That's for web users.
Yeah, JPEG should work though. JPEG's a standard. Really wouldn't matter. Let me see what your mountains are. Yes, JPEG too. Yep. Back up. Security. Previous versions. Yes, JPEG file. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I can edit. Okay, I got it into a software, Windows Paint, which I actually got another painting software. I can actually convert this thing into anything I want, really. I can save it as a PNG file, folks, or I can save it
That's
as a
what I'm saying.
JPEG again, or a BMP file, or a GIF,
PNG is something to do with the web.
or other formats.
Try
So,
PNG to see if it straightens it out.
I mean, PNG, it might work. Let me save one. I'll save a copy as a PNG. Let's try that. I'm going to put PNG on it, and I'm going to label the file PNG. Okay. There we go. It's on the Windows. This is a lesson in software. Okay. There it is. Okay, let me go on. Okay, it is now a PNG file. It was created today. It says 10:45 p.m. Yep. Okay. I'm going to delete. I'm going to send this other file to my, excuse me, guys, to my documents. It's gone, deleted. Let me go in there and try to edit it now as a PNG file. Let's see what happens. Tasha's still with us? Yeah. Sorry, I
Yeah,
couldn't even see you all.
I'm trying to edit Nightbot
Oh, okay.
because I went to edit it to change the stuff in there, and then it just disappeared. So I'm trying to do it one thing at a time. Hey,
Okay.
Mark, how's it going? So that's what I'm looking at right now.
Okay. Desktop. Gotta find the file. For some reason it's not showing up. That's weird.
Sure you didn't delete the wrong file, man?
No, it's sitting right here on my desktop. I always move it there first, sometimes for organization reasons. Then I can put it where I absolutely want to. But it's weird.
Put it in a picture file.
Strange. Not even showing up on the desktop. That's strange. Yeah, it's still there, folks. Right here, I'm looking at it. Apparently, I know what's going on now. Apparently, okay, StreamYard does not recognize a PNG file right now at this moment. They only recognize JPEG. That's why I can't pull it into it and even show up in my window here. So anyway, enough of that. Can't do it. PNG don't work with StreamYard right at this moment. So let me get out of here. Anyway, enough of that. Sorry about that, Tasha.
Oh, you're fine. Like I said, I played with Nightbot.
Yeah. But let me delete that because PNG, some reason, somehow StreamYard's code is written to where it won't recognize that as a PNG file. Now it's gone. But it recognizes JPEG. That's interesting. I'm learning something every day.
See, if I try to pop something up like that with me, it just goes to my virtual background.
Yeah, I've seen yours. Yeah, looks good. Mine just slows me down, which is weird. I don't understand that. I know.
Wayne's just special because his is just there.
Let me try something else. Hang on. Let me try a different camera. Let me see if this works. Let's see. I'll just go with what they give me. Now, see, this is their picture. So we know this should work with it. See, it don't. This is their StreamYard's background. Don't work. I'm in slow motion. Weird. That is very strange.
It is.
Anyway, let me get out of here. Yep. And I am on fiber optic. So it is what it is.
See, mine's not fiber optic. My internet is not fiber optic.
Mine is straight to the house. Pure fiber
It's
light
not
running through it.
I used to have fiber optic and it didn't work very well. But this isn't fiber optic, it's high speed internet.
Yeah, you may be dual bonded. Are you dual bonded copper? What they call
What?
bonded copper. Are you dual bonded? Dual, DUAL. Dual copper is typically what you do to get the highest speeds in America.
I go by
Okay.
my cable company. I get it from.
Oh, you do cable modem then.
Yep.
You don't do ADSL or VDSL. Okay. I understand now. All right. Mine was VDSL. Now I'm pure fiber optic. They took the VDSL out a few months ago. There is no copper wires run. Well, there's copper wires running to my house, but they don't work no more. Who's
Well,
in
that
here?
stinks.
Yeah, the only way you can even have a phone once a neighborhood goes fiber optic is your phone has to be routed through your fiber optic. And what's bad about it, Tasha, is that when your fiber optic goes down, your phone goes down. So it ain't reliable like the old days. I mean, you basically don't have a home phone if you
Yeah.
do use a landline. It's dead.
I got rid of my landline phone years ago.
Mine's hooked up back there. It still rings, but it rings through fiber optic. They let me have it free. The company. I can't call out, but everybody can call me. So, which is pretty cool of them, really. My brother now he's on AT&T. He can't. They won't let him have a dial tone or anything.
You know why?
I don't know. AT&T's weird like that. They won't give you nothing free. I'm on Windstream. They cover Texas, I think, part of a lot of the South and a lot of this state apparently. But you go AT&T, they won't do much for you. Their lines are old here in Georgia. My daughter's on AT&T copper. It's awful. The lines are so old they won't even hardly function. That's why when I'm over there, I can't hardly get on. I can barely get in there and type on Tasha's stream. I'll go in there and say hello, but I can't typically stream or anything.
Would you two knock it off? Go back to bed. I told you they'd be around. They were all sleeping when it started.
Enjoyed you being on here, Kettle Kitchen. It was good to meet you.
Yeah, Tony's a really good guy.
Mm-hmm. And I'm a lot like my mother. I don't meet strangers. I usually just talk to them sometimes like I know them. So.
Well, that's the thing. You get to know people on here, through lives, through their videos.
Yeah.
You know, that's the one thing I do like about lives. So I mean, granted, yeah, you can see people in their videos, but you get to know them more like in a live, like how they talk, how they speak, you know, what they like, their personality.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Good to see you outdoors with Big Matt. How you doing?
Hopefully Shane's eyes are okay.
I've never had my eyes did that. I've heard about it. Boy,
Well, all they do is put drops in your eyes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it'll make your eyes cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
But what it does is it helps them see in your eye. Like they can look in and see out of the way back.
Yeah.
Make sure that you don't have like anything growing in there or any cataracts or any say scar tissue. And then he was talking about them touching his eye, and it's this little, it's like the size of a contact basically. And what it does is it touches your eye and it reads the amount of pressure in your eye, because if the pressure gets messed in your eye, you can have glaucoma, which they also check that with the blowing the air in your eyes. Because when I get mine done, I have to have that test done, and they do check the pressure in my eye too. Now I do have scar tissue in my eyes because I've had LASIK 3 times.
Right. That's strange you brought this up. My daughter's having surgery tomorrow before she comes and picks me up, takes me to the doctor. She's already had one eye done. It had pressure wasn't right, giving her headaches.
Yep.
And now she's having the other eye done tomorrow. And she's going to drop
She's
by
gonna
here
be
and,
able to drive.
pardon?
She's gonna be able to drive.
She says she can. Because she had I think last week or two ago, she had her right eye. I think it's the left one this time, and she's going to get done. I asked her that. I said, you able to come here? Oh, yeah. I said, okay.
All right, I'll see you later. I'm gonna go on another stream. I'll see everybody later, right?
All right, Wayne. Have a good one. Catch
Have
you
a good
later.
one.
Yeah.
Good seeing you, Wayne. Take care.
But yeah, with the LASIK, you can't. Well, when I had the LASIK the first time, okay, that's just regular LASIK, which, you can't rub your eyes for 2 weeks. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Mom messaged me. So that's a whole different process because with that one, they just take you have like a membrane over your eye, like a protective membrane. So they use this thing and they take it off. Then they reshape your cornea. Well, with that membrane, it grows back quick. So they don't have to worry about anything. Now, after you have LASIK, you have to have what's called PRK. Now, with that is painful. That one, they basically lift it up and make like a flap, reshape the cornea, and then they put that flap back down and put a contact in your eye.
Right.
And I will never have that done again. If I need to wear glasses again, I'll wear glasses because that is no. I went through that, both eyes, and then one eye, and I wouldn't do it again. That's way more painful than the first time.
I think my great grandson the other day, I was there with him getting glasses. I think they said he had that problem. Something's wrong with his eye.
Yeah.
And he's been having headaches, which is weird, too. So that would explain his headaches. I need to speak to my daughter about that. She mentioned it while we were there. And eye doctor.
Yeah, see, I have to use special drops in my eyes because my eye, it's actually my eyelashes. I get, it's like extra oil because you have that in your eyelashes or whatever. The same as like we have oil glands everywhere. But for whatever reason, my eyes will be as red as the background if I don't, and they hurt and they will just constantly water to the point I can't see.
Right.
And it took probably a good month to figure out, like, treating me for pink eye, that wasn't it. Giving me this, that didn't work. And then finally they sent me to an eye specialist. And they figured that out, and ever since I've used the drops, I don't have any problem with it.
Gotcha.
Which is a good thing because trust me, when your eyes hurt, granted, we all get pain here and there, but I have to say, I think when your eyes hurt, it's like one of the worst things because one, they're open most of the day, so they're not like getting any rest. And then even when you sleep, yeah, they get rest, but it's still painful.
I hope Tony knows I was just cutting up with him and kidding earlier, if he's listening.
About what?
It was all in fun.
Oh, yeah, his internet was being crazy. That's why he kept dropping down.
Yeah, I was
Mark,
watching
are
him
you
and
starting to feel better at all?
do what now?
Mark,
Oh,
he has the CVID.
hmm. Hang on. I'm up at the top. Oh, there, corner clubhouse.
Yeah,
How's it going,
Mark.
man? I forget some of the names sometimes. Oh,
It
I got to get
happens.
to. It's 11 o'clock. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get to bed here shortly. It'll be a long day.
Did you ever call the manufacturer to see what was taking so long to get your bed?
Yeah, they they said the factories they got their orders and ain't nothing to do about it. I thought about calling my credit card company and calling them and telling them just go ahead and cancel it because I have a right to do that if I want to because I have not took possession of the bed yet. You know, so I can actually even stop it even out here if they deliver it. I can refuse it and then call the credit card company and take it off. A lot of people don't know that, but you can do that. And,
Now, is this bed like an actual air mattress, or is it one of the beds like a mattress that has the air chambers in it?
it's a real like a bed mattress that has the air chambers in them, the expensive ones. Uh, God, they can cost sometimes $2,000 to $4,000. Mine's not. I just bought the simple basic one for like $900. So it has like 2.5 inches of foam in it, whatever lining, and it'll have a mattress, like a mattress cover over it. It looks like a bed. If you seen it, you'd think it was a mattress. Yeah, I got the old one out here in the driveway. I got to haul it off to the dump here in a few days. And I actually have another one of this style. I have the foam in there and the brand new cover. This company sent me stuff. I called them up one day and I says, I don't like this color. I didn't order it originally. Oh, don't worry about it. And they sent me the entire brand new cover. I got it in there, never been used. They sent me a box full of foam. I only wanted one piece of foam that had a little hole in it for the air tube. They sent me a
Yeah.
whole entire big gigantic box of foam to where I can rebuild. So I basically got a brand new bed in there. I just don't have the air chamber for it. And this factory would actually make the air chamber for it used to be $250, and I just decided to go ahead. Heck, they got a 3-year free replacement. Just go ahead and buy a $900 one. You know, be done with it. So
Yeah, I like my Tempur-Pedic.
yeah, I tell you, air is the best thing I've ever slept on, guys. I ain't kidding you. It's amazing. You can get the firmness. If you don't like the firmness, you just beep, firm it up, lower it. So you'll
Yeah.
eventually find. I have a number I go to typically when I get one, and I went with what they call Personal Comfort. They're a company they actually sued. Select Comfort is the number bed you've heard of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually sued Personal Comfort, went to court and lost. And what's weird about those two companies is it makes these beds. They're all manufactured from the same manufacturing plant. The bladders are the tubes that goes inside the bed. Yeah, there's no difference. I thought they were a few months ago, but I did some research and looked at the lawsuit. Sure enough, the manufacturer went to court and says, "Hey, I make beds for this guys. I make beds for these guys. You know, mattress bladders." And
Yeah.
so they're able to. They make them a little bit better Personal Comfort. I get a better hose and quality equipment typically with this bed, and I could have got the Select Comfort for $8.99 too, right now on sale.
Yep,
But,
Sheena.
hey, Sheena, how you doing? Good to see you. I drop in on her. She's doing weights today. Dumbbells. I used to do a lot of dumbbells at one time. I got some 10-pounders in there, 5-pounders. Don't laugh about the 5-pounders now, but I got those. And they're the what you call solid dumbbells, one
Yeah.
piece. I always like
Yeah.
those because they don't rattle like the old days.
That's what mine are. I think I have
Mm-hmm.
two 15-pound ones and a 25, I think.
Mm-hmm. I got a 20. I didn't even remember. A roommate left them here years ago. He passed away. They're actually in
Now,
the bedroom.
what's
Yeah.
funny about those is my pity, right? If I'm out using them
Mm-hmm.
and I just set them down on the floor, no matter which one it is, he will literally go pick that up and take it up on the bed. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're going to rip your teeth out.
Yeah. Hope you're doing good, Sheena. Did you talk to Shane today? He called you anything?
Yeah, he messaged me. I want to say it was around, because I had messaged him when we got back. When we got back home.
Right.
Told him I was laying down for a while. I'll message you when I get up. Well, he messaged me at 2:05 and said that he had just got home. So I messaged him a couple of times, but I figured his eyes were probably bothering him.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
I think the other day I was late. Yeah, I come into the stream. I was doing something here, busy, and wound up in his stream late. I'm glad he's back with his coffee in the morning stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know he's worried about me getting burnt out, you know, doing both, but it really didn't bother me except the fact that I'm not Shane. He is way more bubbly than I am in the morning.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, takes me a little bit to get awake, even though I talk a lot. It still takes me some time. Boy.
Okay, Ryan, it's all good.
Hey, Ryan. Had to lay down for a bit. I am not coming back up for the rest of the stream. I'll stay in the chat. Good talking to you, Ryan, when you was in here. I like him. Cool guy.
Yes.
Take it up a notch, she says. Yeah, I seen the weights. Did it. I was thinking, I think you do 10,000 steps. Whoa. Boy, that's a lot. I think, who was it? I'm trying to think of his name. Donald Rumsfeld, only man to hold Secretary of Defense two different times in history, had a pedometer on his belt. And he would work 12, 15 hours a day. He was 70 years old, or late 60s, early 70s. And he said if he ever stopped and sit down, he would never have the energy to ever get back up at his age. And he come from the Navy, so he's real strong in his youth, you know. I think he could do push-ups with one hand. And originally, I actually seen some of those videos. Well, Fox News did an interview with him one evening. And he said that. He said, I never sit down. I just keep walking. I do thousands and thousands of steps a day. And I went and bought me a pedometer, put on my belt. And I went out there and calibrated it. And sometimes I use it and put it on my belt.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like him because I won't go political because, you know, it was because of the war, you know. But he had no choice in that. He was Secretary of Defense. I think I'll sleep late in the morning. Well, I got to get up at least 9. That's probably why I'm not awake when Shane starts at 9:30. Sometimes I lay in the bed and I fall back asleep, and I think I lay in the bed almost to 10 the other day. I'm starting to get used to that mattress, Tasha, apparently.
Yeah.
Couldn't hardly sleep at first.
Well, yeah, I can understand that. And then when you have back problems, it's even worse.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't have anything in the thoracic area. Mine's only in the lumbar.
Right.
But what drives me nuts is the fact that I used to be a stomach sleeper. Like
Mhm.
that's the only way I could sleep is on my stomach.
I used to do
Well,
that.
ever since they did my fusions and my disc implants, I can't sleep on my stomach anymore. So I have to lay on my
Wow.
sides, which, you know,
Right.
that makes your hips hurt, and then it throws this off, and then you have to like sleep a certain way,
Yeah.
um, and stuff like that. So, um, it just makes it hard.
Yeah. I used to do the same way. I was even with my injury. I'd sleep on my stomach. I used to sleep on my back some in the 90s, and all of a sudden now I cannot sleep on my back. I don't. I can't. I occasionally will roll over a few minutes sometimes on my stomach. But it's, what's weird is in the 90s I actually did sleep on my stomach quite a bit, and I can't. And my injury, it happened years ago, people, guys and gals. But years ago, I was injured, apparently ligaments and tendons in that area, T9, T10. I never could sleep for years on my left side. I hurt like crap. I could always sleep on my right. Now that's the only, I can sleep on both. But I
Yeah.
typically won't do the left for very long, like I used to anyway, before the wreck. And,
But that's the only thing I'm not looking forward to with the knee surgery on Friday is
yeah.
getting in and out of bed.
I had a friend had it like a 6-8 inch cut below his kneecap, right through the
Yeah.
center of his kneecap, way up. He sent me a picture one day. He texted me his picture, and I said, "My God!" I mean, it was a close up of this big, gigantic wound, about that long, 12 inches. I went, "Wow!"
Yeah.
And he's back. He owns a horse farm near me. I met him years ago. I did some repair on his laptop. Got a laptop up and running for him. He owns a 17-acre pond and horses. He boards horses and stuff, and he does riding lessons.
Yeah.
And, he
What's up, Jerry?
bought an efficiency in Daytona Beach, Florida. Wants me to come down there, and I mean free. Him and his wife just come down there and hang out for a week. I said when I get my Corvette going, I'll be down there and I'll hang out with you guys. That's going to be a fun thing because he's
Yeah.
a trip.
It's a lot different down in Florida. I lived down there for a couple months.
Hey, Belt Loop, Peter North, good to see you.
What's
Howdy,
up,
Mother Hen.
Jerry? How's it going?
I run into Belt Loop all the time. Me and him do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I run into him on and off, hopping around in streams throughout the day and night. Which a lot of us do, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's tempted to get in those quizzes like Tony said earlier, but boy, then sometimes you don't feel good and you sit there and start, oh my God, I got to think of the answer. I don't want to be put live on the spot.
Yeah, but he does it not,
mm-hmm.
it's not really like Trivia Pursuit, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yes, like,
yeah, he was
questions, and then, you know, people pick the answers, and then if they match the answers, then they get a point and stuff like that. But
yeah, I watched Cottonwood Ranch. He was asking questions about barbecue and a number of things. He was in it, and you get two people in the audience to tell you A, B, or C. I watched that for a little while, and at least you got backup and some help, so it's not that difficult.
well, like I said earlier, some of them, it was just derogatory answers that were popping in my head for some of them. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here.
Did you watch that with Cottonwood Ranch do her quiz thing?
No, I watched Tony's tonight.
I didn't see that one tonight. He was on that one with her. I forget who else was on there. I had forgotten until I seen his face on here. I didn't remember. Then I remembered he was in that quiz thing.
Yeah. So tomorrow's your injection, right?
Oh yeah, God, dread it. What's the weird about it? I'm having an injection at a place I've never had a problem in years. Go figure. I don't understand it. It's strange. I mean, I've got I was so bad the other day I couldn't even hardly sit up, Tasha.
Wow.
On the weekend, yeah. I mean, I almost wound up in the hospital.
Now, are they injecting you in that area, or are they doing somewhere else?
They're supposed to do the area. He lets me pick, believe it or not, because I stayed with a doctor, I think 17 or 18 years. I'm probably, one told me years ago, an anesthesiologist said out of 2,000 or 5,000 patients I've did in my decades of work, I've never had a patient say a specific place until you. So when I go in there, I know where I'm injured at. I know what my MRIs say. I know where I hurt at. I know where my disc is sore at. So I usually just tell them what disc, or now my old doctor, I'd actually point. I just stick my thumb there and he'd say, show me. And I would put my finger there. My daughter used to put my thumb back there, and she would draw a line above my thumb and below it on the disc. And I would when I went there and laid down, or on the thing, he would see the lines and he would inject me right there. That's kind of unusual because most patients don't do that, but I know my back that well to where I'm hurting at or injured at. And so it's kind of strange. He's a new doctor, but he's cool. He did T9 the first time, didn't do a thing for me. That's the one that's hurting now, believe it or not. That's what's weird. I'm hurting on the left side of T9. I can tell because it's upper. The right side, I got no relief from it. Absolutely nothing. He did T10 on the left, which I usually get relief, a level lower.
Right.
Not a thing. I can't tell. So he told me, we talked. He said, we're in the ballpark. I said, I asked him, I said, where are we at? Where do you think it is? He says, he prints out T9 right there. And I said, yeah, I know that disc is damaged. I already knew that. I said, but here's the problem. I don't hurt there. I hurt down here. So he's working with me. And I'm not a difficult patient. We just having a hard time isolating it, which is kind of weird. I've never had
That's
that
what's
problem.
hard with mine is it's hard to explain, and then you try to explain it, and doctors look at you like you got 5 heads, and
Mm-hmm.
I said I don't, and see, I always said that they need to come out with a machine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I was smart. Well, that's smart to be able to build said machine. But what they need to do is have this machine where people go in and it's got pictures of the body. And it's all touchscreen, and you touch in whatever area you had the pain in, and then it'll bring like that section of the body up to where you can,
Mm-hmm.
fully select where it is.
Right.
And then the doctors will come in and hook themselves up to this machine. And it will give them the type of pain that you're dealing with. And I think that would be so much better for like medicine wise.
Right.
Because then you're not getting, like, if it's your shoulder and they're trying to say, oh no, it's, your back. No.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least that way they would know what it felt like to be able to help the people that are feeling a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe they will come out with it, but
I met my first anesthesiologist, Tasha, and the people in the side chat, 2007. And he for 15 years, that's when I go in, he goes, show me where it hurts, which most of them don't do that. So I put my thumb back there or my nut right there, and I go, right there. He'll go, okay, I think that's T10. Then I go lay down, and he does T10. Now, I've never seen a doctor do that. They usually look at their MRI, and you don't say nothing. They go inject, and you have no say-so in it. But I am from a doctor that always let me pick where I need to be injected, which is kind of strange, I know. Most people don't do that. But what he tells me, he says, my back is, he said, your back is, oh my God, I got bone spurs at T9 and 10 for the motorcycle wreck. So you can actually see it. I can actually look up on the machine while they're doing it, and I can see it, the damage of the spurs and stuff. And, but anyway, enough of that.
I watch it, but
this new doctor here is new. I've only been to him maybe 4 or 5 months, 6 months. Can't remember now. He's I think he's about 70 years old. He's about ready to retire. This guy is. Got a big clinic though.
The one orthopedic where I go.
Mm-hmm.
everybody's wondering, like, when the heck is he gonna retire? Because I don't even know how I don't even know. But I'm like, what difference does it make? It's not like he's messing up in surgery. He's still, sharp as hell when it
Yeah.
comes to what he does, which I
My
think is a good thing because there's a lot of people that can't even work half to whatever age he is. So I know he's like in his 70s.
Wow. My family doctor, Tasha, he closed his practice and sold it a few years ago. I went to him 20 years. He actually was associate professor at PCOM here in Georgia, Philadelphia College of Medicine, and he was associate professor. He did spinal manipulation, and he was the type that never could retire. He's probably 73 when he retired, maybe 74, and he was just so used to being on his feet, he couldn't even stay home. He wasn't that kind of guy. He said, I don't sit. I said, yeah, you go to office, office to office, door to door, and patients. And he was cool, though. He'd come in the office over the years. He'd talk guns, sports cars, Corvettes, you name it, he'd talk about it. Scuba diving. He was fun to talk to, actually. Real friendly guy. Me and him used to talk about all kinds of stuff. And,
My one doctor, I went to him for quite a few years. Very
Dr.
smart.
Sheena.
And his wife had a rare heart condition.
Mm-hmm.
Now, every time you saw him anywhere, he's always reading medical journals, everything,
Mm-hmm.
trying to
Right.
find a way to help his wife because there was no answers. And the sad thing is, she passed away, and he lost all of his kids to the same heart condition.
Wow.
And like I said, if you ever seen him driving or riding in the car, because he always had somebody drive, he's always in that passenger seat reading the medical book after
Wow.
book after book, trying to find help for him. And
On the
from
other hand,
a doctor's standpoint, that's got to be super hard to be a doctor and then trying to find a way to help your family, and you can't. Hi Jeffrey, how's it going?
yeah.
So I couldn't even imagine that part of it.
Yeah.
Granted, we all go through the loss, but to me, that part of it's got to be super hard.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
And
retired. He retired out of the college at house on Lake Lanier. Actually had it built here past 3 or 4 years. And last time I seen him was 6 months ago. I actually moved to another doctor in that department. It's a department where they do spinal manipulations.
Yeah.
And I switched doctors on him to the professor, not the associate, which was him. And I think he kind of didn't like it because he'd been seeing me and my brother 2 decades. And
Yeah.
he was a good doctor, but I accidentally, he was out one week, went to some vacation or something. So I went to Dr. E. And this guy was amazing. My goodness. When he got through with me, I stood up on the thing and I says, wow, I could breathe like the first time in 20 years. My breathing was relaxed in my rib cage. And that's where I was injured at. And it was strange. And he was truly what I call a master. And both of them taught spinal manipulation, kind of like a chiropractor, but a little different because he's a doctor of osteopath.
Yeah.
And, they're more into musculoskeletal systems. So.
Yeah. Well, it's good to find a doctor that can do that and that actually listens, because most doctors don't listen.
No, they sure don't.
It's about a book. Well, you know what? Some things in life can't be taught by reading a book.
Yeah, it's true. 11:24. You shutting down at 11:30?
No, I'm gonna shut down at 2 hour mark.
You gonna go past 11:30? It's almost 11:24 now. Yeah.
It'd probably be about 11:30 because we're at an hour and 54 minutes, and I shut him down at 2 hours. So
Okay.
yeah,
What?
it'll be 11:30.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the bed here and watch a little. I'm gonna actually check and see if I can get your day streams up on the big screen. See what
Yeah,
happens.
because I don't understand why it does that.
What's weird, it didn't do it before. I was watching you and Shane before I even streamed with you. I was laying in bed, back there watching it, and all of a sudden it just started out of the blue. And I have seen that issue come up before on that on the Roku player, on that app. I did everything. I took the app out. I redid the app. I went to Google. There's nothing I can do. It's just some kind of software glitch. That's what I suspect. But in that setting you did, I think apparently every time I do it, it goes, verify your age. I go, oh crap. I mean, your video won't even pop up at all. It'll just warning sign over on the right side of the screen.
Well, that's what puzzles me because I've been doing it for a while now, and it's just weird that it does that to where certain people can see chat, certain other people can't see chat. You know, some people can play it, and then it asks, wants you to verify stuff.
Yeah.
So that part of it I don't get. And I keep it restricted for a reason.
I know.
Because I don't need, like I said, I don't need kids seeing it and then their parents getting butthurt because, oh, well, this one said the F word and this and that. Well, you know what?
Oh, boy.
Keep an eye on your kids.
I tell you, some of those drama, I see some streams of those younger guys, and oh, Lord, what a mess. Jeez. I ran into a stream the other day where somebody was doing a stream about drama and a problem. I'm sitting there, unbelievable. Why would you do a stream on drama? Yeah. I mean, or an issue with someone. Like, it's kind of like me getting on here going, hey, Tasha's a horrible person. Don't go see her. Why would anybody do that? I don't understand that mentality out there. Yeah, I mean,
the way that I look at it is, misery loves company. So some people feel the need to tear others down to make themselves feel better. Yep. Or they think they know what they're talking about and then start throwing names about, and they have no idea what the hell they're even talking about, and they don't even know this person.
You ought to see the side I work on sometime in this reloading thing. Oh man, not just me, but other guys that I've known for years that's been reloading for 40 years. You'll get and I know it's a young person, they get in there and they start becoming a keyboard warrior, telling the guy that he needs to add all this equipment to his press. And typically in the reloading world, we look around and go, hey, we do what we do because we want to do it. We got our presses the way it is. Go away. And they'll get in there and run their mouth to reloaders. And
because they have nothing better to do. That's what I'm saying. Unless you physically are involved with the channel and you see how, the channel interacts with people and, how people respond to them. Don't run your mouth about shit that you don't know what the hell you're talking about. That's the way I look at it.
I do that too, Sheen. I just ignore the negative. I land on a few of them here lately, and I just like, what? Bam! I'm gone. I'm out. I don't want to hear it.
There's certain ones, that I'm still part of their channel. I'll go in and say hi. How are you? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great day.
Right.
But I'm not going to stay there for channel bashing or
right.
Just people acting a fool about the stupidest shit.
Yes, especially at channel bashing. I don't know why anybody, that's weird to me. Yeah.
I mean, granted, if I wanted to do that, yeah, I could definitely do it, But I'm not gonna stoop to that.
I told
granted, sometimes I get pissed off at certain things, and I'd like to, but I still don't.
A few years back, I've got a great grandson. He's 9 years old now. A few years ago, I told my daughter and my granddaughter, I said, I do not want my great-grandson to get on the internet and be rude to people and start typing on a keyboard, running his blasted mouth. I said, I will not tolerate it while I'm alive. I said, if I see it, I'm going to get on to him. And I said, I actually made a joke. I said, I don't want him becoming a Obama pajama boy. So I shouldn't have said that, politics, but, that's what I told him.
Right.
And I want him to, that's why I'm visiting him now sometimes. I want to take him camping. I've took him camping once before. The only thing, we got rained out, and he got disappointed because we had no fire. So actually, we had a fire and the rain quenched it. Get away with it.
But I don't know. I love camping. I mean, I wish I was able to do more of it. Of course, money's the root of all evil. Money don't buy happiness, but it does help to be able to go do the things that make you happy, especially with the cost of everything. There's a couple places we can go camping for free, but then you have to figure gas. Then you have to figure food. Then
Yeah.
It's just, you got to throw all these things in the mix. Unless you're going to go camping in your backyard, it's still going to cost some sort of money to go and do it.
Oh, yeah. I remember the days here in Georgia, you could go to pack up on a weekend and go dig your worms, go to Lake Lanier and stay 2 days in a cove somewhere. You could camp all over the lake free. No charge. And what it was in the 70s, I think they had a lot of people drinking and fighting, knife, shootings, and they closed it down and stopped it. Now you got to call, you got to reserve a campsite. And it's just not that fun to me.
Well, see, that's why New York State has changed a lot of the ways that they do things, and DC has gotten as bad as they are, is because people make a mess. People take advantage of the things that we can enjoy for free, and they don't realize that what they're doing is making it worse for everybody else, because not everybody can afford to go to a campsite and pay anywhere from $20 to like $25 a night.
Yeah.
You
Last I camped with my second wife was 1985, and they had all those pay things all over Lake Lanier. Guess what? I went to an old cove in the 1970s behind this church up at Lake Lanier, pitched the tent in the cove and stayed 2 nights. And I remember some teenagers in a car was drinking, because you could hear them, how they play the radio and holler. I could tell they was drinking. And I sat there and fished about 1 o'clock in the morning, and we had a good time. I went swimming. I took a bath in the lake. I typically do that. I get the shampoo out and do that crazy stuff. But even to fish, yeah, things used to be good out here. I'm not far from National Forest here. Quite a few of them here.
Yeah.
Where I can hunt, luckily. And I think we got a WMA here, got 30-something, 2,000 acres, not far from me, that I can go to. So anyway, I got to get off shortly.
Yeah, I'm going to shut it down anyways.
Enjoyed talking to you, Tasha. Enjoyed the side chat.
As always, Elliot.
Pleasure.
I will catch you tomorrow if you're up.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm going to shut it down, and I will catch you guys tomorrow night. As far as I know, I will be doing it. So
great seeing you guys.
Yeah, have a great night, everyone. Catch you later, Elliot.
Bye-bye.
so she passed away. So now we only have 3.